Hello everyone, welcome to our channel. If you want to know what is the interview process at Wipro, or if you want to know what interview questions one can expect in the interview at Wipro, then this video is for you people. So Wipro interview experience. So in this video, I'll be sharing the interview process that I have underwent at Wipro, and will be sharing the interview questions which I have encountered in the interview. I hope you people like this. It would. So coming to the interview process. So firstly, I got a call from one of the recruiting agencies. So there we had a discussion about what is the kind of opening and what kind of skill set Wipro is looking out for. So and what was the experience range and what was the package range. Everything was discussed there. So as everything matched properly, so I was called, I got shortlisted for the interview. It was a scheduled interview on one of the weekend. And coming to the interview rounds, first round was there was an online test. So in this online test, we were given systems, and there was one question given to us, like there was some URL metal. They were using some metal. I don't know what exactly it is, but they were using that platform or tool, you can say, to conduct the interview test. So I was given one question, I had to uh, find the second largest number in the given unsorted array. So it was pretty much easy for me. So I have done that, and upon clearing that, we were asked to stay back, and there were two face-to-face discussions that happened. Both were completely technical, and then followed by HR discussion. And coming to the interviewers, they were really very nice people. Like, they were helping throughout the interview. If they were helping everybody, if anybody is got stuck anywhere, they were really very helping at each and every point of the interview. So coming to the interview questions, so first question was differences between static and singleton. So the major differences is you cannot instantiate static class, but you can instantiate singleton. You can implement, or like singleton class can implement and extend different classes and interfaces, but coming to static, it can extend different classes, but it cannot inherit the instance variables. So these are the major two things I remember. And one gets created on the heap, and another gets created on the stack. And coming to the next question, so what are the differences between singleton and what is the different ways to break singleton behavior of a class? So this can be done in three ways, using reflection API, when we do serialize and unserialize the object, and third is when we clone the object. So in these three scenarios, there are chances that this singleton behavior of a class can be breaked. Coming to the next question, what is functional interface? So I have explained him what is functional interface. To give a short answer, the interface which is having only one method is known as functional interface. So the next question is, what is the purpose of constructor in abstract class? So it is used as as everybody must be aware of, we cannot create objects of abstract classes. So why do we need constructor in it? So we need constructor in abstract class. This is as per my knowledge to initialize any variables, or that are declared inside the abstract class. Next question is, can we write any code after throw? So this is one of the tricky questions, I would say. Can we write any code after throw? No, we cannot write. It will be an unreachable block, and compiler starts crying for that. So next question is, can we catch more than one exception in the catch block? So yes, we can catch more than one exception in the catch block. That is known as multi-catch. I believe this feature was enabled in 1.7, Java 1.7. So the next question, create a thread by implementing Runnable interface. So I was asked to write a code to create a thread class. So I have created a thread using Runnable interface. Then started the collection. The first question from the collection was differences between HashTable and HashMap. So there are typically few differences and I have like listed out all the differences which are there between hash table and hash map. Next question was tree set versus hash set. So what are the differences between tree set and hash set was there. So listed out all the differences between tree set and hash set. The next question, ArrayList versus LinkedList. So listed out all the differences between them as well. Then the next question, explain in detail about concurrent hash map, like how the concurrent hash map works, like why it came into picture even when there was an hash map and hash table are there already. So why it came into picture. So I have explained him like how the internal hash map works and what benefit it is providing to us. So next, what is the importance of serialization, serial version UID? So it plays a major role when it comes to deserializing and serializing the objects. So if you're not aware of it, please have a look on this thing. So these were the major questions that were asked from core Java, I would say. So the next question is, what is Spring Boot? So the question was like, what is Spring Boot and what is the importance of Spring Boot, or what advantages Spring Boot provides over Spring and Spring MVC. So I have listed out all the importance, features and advantages that Spring Boot is providing over Spring and Spring MVC. Next question was, what is Swagger? So I have explained him what is Swagger. Swagger can be used to represent the pictorial representations of our APIs. So this would be the short answer I would like to give you. So the next question is, explain what is @Spring Boot application. So it is typically a combination of 3 annotations. So I hope everybody must be aware of, if you are having an hands-on experience of Spring Boot, so you would be able to answer this question very easily, like what is Spring Boot application. So next question was continuation of this, like what all annotations I have used in Spring or Spring Boot or Spring MVC. So I have listed out all the annotations that I have used in Spring Boot and Spring MVC. So then there was a coding challenge again, like create a standalone application, like standalone Spring Boot project. So as I have well versed with Spring Boot, it was very easy for me to create a standalone Spring Boot application or Spring Boot project. So next question, like how did you handle exceptions in your application? So I have explained him, like in different projects we have handled exceptions in different ways. So I have listed out all the things, like in what all ways we can handle the exceptions in the application. So next question was, what is @controller advice? So in what scenarios we use, what is the importance of it? So it is typically used to handle the exceptions only. So it is the exceptions which we are not handling, if we are through this annotation we can handle it globally. So the next question was, what is REST controller? So explained him in details, like there was a question like what is the difference between @controller and the REST controller as well. So the next question was, how did you integrate Apache Kafka in your application? So explain him in detail, like what all prerequisites are there to integrate application like Apache Kafka in the application, and why did we went for Apache Kafka when there is already a JMS things, like what all benefits it is providing over different messaging systems. So the next question, like how have you handled application transaction in your application? So we have used the transactional annotations, and we have maintained the transaction in our application. So these were the questions that were asked me as part of Wipro interview, and if you like it, please do subscribe and share this video to other channels as well, so that this may be helpful to someone who is looking out for similar kind of videos. So that's it from my side for now. Thank you for watching.